all over the place. Oh, we got our shoplc.com website. We even have our Instagram, X even, YouTube. We also have our ShopLC app. And today we have an amazing show of gold. And we are talking luxurious gold, but we are going to have low prices. Oh my goodness, I love some low prices. We are ShopLC, shop low cost, and I am your host, my friends, Emily Mae, and I'm going to walk you through these golden treasure chests, just a trove of treasures here, and it is that beautiful, beautiful gold, and it's going to be everything from chains to beautiful bracelets, rings. We even have collectible bars. We have bracelets, earrings, rings, necklaces, chains, pendants, everything that you might need. Everything that you might need to give that perfect gift of gold, to even upgrade your collection or add something really special to the mix. So with shopping here at ShopLC, there's lots of benefits. Not only our low cost, but all of the incredible benefits that come with it. So you get your one-on-one host, you get your personal shoppers, and you get a special promo code. This promo code is going to be LIVE25. If you shopped here before, if you are a frequent flyer of ShopLC, you know how easy it is to save with that code, and that code goes a long way. You can save $50, $100, $300, $500, $1,000 across the board at ShopLC, depending on what you're shopping for. So ShopLC is going to provide this code LIVE25, LIVE25. That is going to be no spaces in the beginning, no spaces at the end, and no spaces in between. And that's going to make it easy, my friends. You're going to copy that code. You're going to put that in your shopping bag. You're going to add a 25% off discount. Boom, right away. And we might have bundles, we might have double deals, we might have clearance items. So what's incredible about that is that's going to add even more discounts to your shopping bag today. So this is really, really exciting. And with this code, you're going to have 48 hours to shop. You're going to have 48 hours to shop. Those 48 hours are going to be key to getting your golden treasures. Some of these items, just to let you know, are going to be a low stock alert. I will let you know which ones, because I shout it to the rooftops, because I never want any of my ShopLCers, my wonderful ShopLCers, to miss out on something that they truly want. So that's why we're going to sweeten this golden treasure pot a little bit. We're going to give you free shipping across the board today. Over those $50 or more. And with gold, it's most likely going to be $50 or more. It's one of the most valuable metals in the world. And then what we're also going to do is free 30-day money-back guarantee on anything that is not clearance. And again, everything's on clearance technically with the Live25 code, but it's that extra clearance. You'll see the big red bar, and then anything that is not a final sale. So that's, again, I'll point that out to you. We're also going to make sure that you're invested with our financing program. So what's nice about our budget pay, that's what we call it, with gold, you definitely want to lock into that. It's an easy financing program. We all have credit cards. We all have our preferred payment plan. So what you do, you're going to sign up. It's going to be 5 monthly payments, or 4 monthly payments over the course of those payment plans. We break up the larger amount. Say it's $1,000. We break it up into $200. Easy, right? Super easy. And that's going to be really, really fun. And it's easy. So what's nice is I consider it like a giant pie. So, or a giant cake. You go to a birthday party, you see that beautiful cake, and you're like, oh my goodness, that vanilla cake, that chocolate cake, ooh, that strawberry shortcake, I could eat that whole thing. But you know what, you're probably not going to be in a good mood, right? It's probably not going to be the best choice. So what we do is think about it. We break it up into those pie slices. So you pay $100 a month or $200 a month, and then you pay $200 a month, and then $200 a month, and then that is going to be your financing program. And there's no interest, and there's no credit check, and it's not a credit card. So it's not a credit card where it's like, oh my goodness, I signed up for another credit card. I get it. We might have way too many. So we're going to make sure that you are all set with your financing today, 100% interest free. And then we also, while we shop here with gold, we're not only finding some gifts of gold for others, but we might be able to give back to the world around us. This is going to be something that sets ShopLC apart on the many, many reasons that ShopLC is different than every other retailer. It's our purchase feeds program. And so whether you're looking at beautiful earrings today, whether you are going to look at gorgeous rings, whatever that golden treasure you're looking for, here at Shop LC today, we're going to all contribute to the Purchase Feeds program. And this is a program we've had since 2017. We've provided almost 60 million meals and counting to children in India and children in the United States through Backpack Friends and through all of these incredible organizations that help give meals to children in school so that they can have a bright future. They can have a future. And it all starts with a meal, because meals around the kitchen table, around a community, together with your family is universal. Again, so many things happen that I remember, and I'm sure you remember, that happened with your family at a dinner, at a lunch, at a Sunday brunch after church, maybe after. There's so many universal moments around food. And so food connects us all. And this is going to be a way to connect us to the world around us, to give back. And what's nice is you don't have to do anything extra. All you need to do is shop with us today. Whether it is those earrings, those bracelets, or anything, these treasures are going to be for you. And then the gift of that beautiful gold can go to a friend, can go to a loved one, but you are also giving the gift of a warm, nutritious meal today. And that's absolutely an incredible opportunity that not every retailer is going to do. Because Shop LC has over 40 plus years of industry experience across the host, across the team, across our vendors, our partners, and we are one of the largest jewelry manufacturers in the world. And we want to set apart that difference of delivering joy to each and every one of you, whether it is a great price, whether you finally got that necklace pendant that you've been looking for, whether you found that perfect gift for your loved one, your nephew, your niece, your daughter, whoever it may be. Sometimes you need that little help. And so we're going to make sure you are taken care of today. I'm going to take care of you for the next couple hours. We're going to be here for the noon hour, right? And we have about 19 items to show. They're going to be, again, different price points, different designs. We also are going to have your personal shopper available to you. This personal shopper is going to be an extension of me, going to be an extension of our team here on the live broadcast. They will help you out if you want to sign up for Shop LC for the first time, if you need some help adding that Live 25 code, if you want to check in on that extra protection plan, if you want to double check sizes, resizing, quantities, or even those delivery times. They will make sure that everything is taken care of. So this is going to be your personal shopper number. Again, it's 24 hours a day. It is your concierge. Think of this like if you went to a hotel and you stayed and you forgot something, right? Sometimes you call down to the front desk and say, hey, I left my toothbrush. Oh my goodness, I totally want to know where is the best restaurant around town. They'll help you out, right? This is your 24-hour personal shopper. They will help you out, whether you need to know those delivery times, whether you just want help placing your order. 888-835-2237. I'm going to remind you of that number throughout our broadcast. I'm going to also remind you to use that Live 25 code within that 48 hours. So we can set as many goals as we want and milestones for that Purchase Feeds program. I'm going to set our goal for 5, because I think 5 is going to be a really great opportunity. And 5 is a really good goal, because we'll give you a high 5 for all those meals that we get to sponsor today. So you can shop on the shoplc.com website. All you need to do is click those links below. One of those items, the app or the browser or the website, will open up, or you can call your personal shopper, and that is how you're going to shop today. We're streamlining our process. We're trying to make it easy. We are adjusting and migrating and doing all these amazing updates, all for Shop LCers. So if you see we're doing updates, if you see, oh, this is acting a little odd, just know that we're working hard. And you can always call your personal shopper and make sure that you're all set. So my friends, I gotta know, are you ready to go on an adventure with me? Are you ready to unlock the treasures of gold today? I gotta know, are you ready? Okay, I feel the vibe. I feel like you're ready. So we're gonna start, starting with some national treasures here. We're gonna start with the collectible bar. And this collectible bar is really beautiful. We're kicking it off with 24 karat yellow gold. And look at this, it's a beautiful baby cherub, a little baby angel. This is an angel embossed sheet. So an embossed sheet is obviously going to be a little bit different than a traditional gold bar. It's going to be a little bit more decorative, and it is a little bit thinner. And it does have this protective casing. So this does have this protective casing. And as we look at the gold pieces today, we are going to have a mix of different carats of gold. Obviously, as the purity of gold goes up, you're going to see the value and the trade-in value and the investment go up. Again, this is a very treasured design. Has a collectible appeal. And it's very artful, very beautifully embossed there. And it has this lasting collectible appeal. Again, think about going back to ancient civilization of Rome and Greece and Egypt. They literally had gold bars. They had columns of gold. They had religious artifacts and post-afterlife items, just totally all surrounded with gold. And then now we have the ability to have gold in our lives. And so we don't have to go to a museum and just see it behind a pane glass. We get to wear it. We get to enjoy it. And it is one of the most coveted, in-demand, precious metals in the world. It is highly, in its solid form, it's highly indestructible. And but when it gets melted down for jewelry, it's quite soft. So it does have a low boiling point. And it is a precious metal. So it is in the top 5 of the precious metals. And everyone should have a little bit of gold in their life, whether they're 5 or whether they're 90 plus. You want to have some gold because it is also a representation of the investment, your hard-earned money. A lot of people choose to go and invest in gold when they get a little bit older, or they get collectible embossed sheets like this, or coins for their children. They pass it down. So if you're a collector and you're a lover of gold and you want one of the oldest precious metals in the world that has been across history, this is definitely something that is going to be such a commemorative and thoughtful gift for someone. It is that angel one. So it's the angel dreams. You have the cherub angel with the wings, and then you have the floral designs all the way around. And this is going to be 99 point, whoops. See, that's why you have the collectible case. 99.9% pure gold. It is 0.01 grams. So this is really beautiful. The cherub is kind of sleeping. This could be a beautiful gift for a friend that maybe had a baby, maybe loves just to collect gold. You could get stock up for the holidays and have them as little stocking stuffers or little gifts for your family. This is so beautiful. If you order today, it's going to be an estimated arrival of like mid-August. I cannot believe it's August, my friends. I did a peridot show yesterday, all peridot, which is the birthstone of August, so you can go check that out. You'll still have time to shop. But honestly, I cannot believe it's August. It's really hard to believe. So we are going to be in September and October and November, and we're going to switch to fall sizzling deals. It's summer sizzling deals. We're going to switch to fall soon. That's how fast it's going. So right now, my friends, this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful embossed sheet. The angel, you could have this as like a little protective reminder, little reminder of your faith. So right now with that live 25 code, we're going to save 25%. Free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. You can lock in all your holiday gifts now, or maybe big birthdays, milestone anniversaries. So with that percentage off, you're going to have this go down to $38 all in. $38 all in. So Virginia is a 5-star buyer. She says she got this as a family legacy piece. So it's a great way to start your legacy, your family legacy. Again, these can be, if you collect the embossed bars, again, gold is one of those things you always see like, okay, you can trade in your gold, and pretty much you get a 1-on-1 ratio. It is really the only metal that you're going to get that 1-on-1 trade-in ratio. So it is an investment. Emily P says, small and shiny, this is a graduation gift. I love that. I love how you can get creative with it. Graduation, back to school, holiday gifts, birthdays, anniversaries. It is evergreen. It's universal. Deborah says, looks beautiful. Glad I purchased it. Roland says, great looking picture of an angel on 24 karat yellow gold. Plan this to give it as a gift. So you can get it now, my friends, and then figure out what gift and who you want to give it to. Someone might get a really big promotion. Maybe they're moving, and you're like, you know what? I want to give them something special. Maybe a housewarming gift for a newlywed. Candace says, I'm going to give it as my gift to my goddaughter who's expecting her first child, a girl. I think it's the perfect gift. I know she will love it. I love that, because what you could do is not only give this to the goddaughter, but also get maybe another one for the baby. And this could be their, instead of bonds and instead of, where they have to wait 50 years, 60 years to cash it in, right? Get them something like this. That is true gold, 100% pure gold. So absolutely beautiful. Again, it is in that protective casing. And $38. You can get one for your goddaughter, your granddaughter, get one for all your grandchildren, get one for all of your, maybe your siblings, or your friends that are having babies. Such a beautiful, beautiful design, as you can see. So that's going to be item number one. We kicked off with a collectible bar, which is a great, great asset. It's a great asset. It's a great investment because right now, gold is over $4,000 per troy ounce. And those troy ounces mean it's about over 31 grams of gold. Obviously, if you were like trying to find a big chunk of gold, you want to go above that 31 to get that $4,000 investment. So we're going to have lots of different levels of carats of gold. We're going to have different Italian crafted gold. And we're going to have some of the classics. So that was item number one. All you need to do is click that link below and you will get directed to that item. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some bracelets and some rings. We might, I have a feeling we might have a bundle today, kicking off some of our early showcase items. So first, again, my spidey senses are tingling a little bit. I see a bundle in our future. So this is going to be our Italian 3.5 millimeter domed mesh reflection stretch bracelet. This is set in 10 karat yellow gold. And just to let you know, as we look at different 10 karat yellow gold pieces today, we might see 14 karat, we might see 18, we might see a whole mix. We even have some 24 karat yellow gold rings. So when we look at the different carats, you're going to get different levels of saturation of gold. You're going to see different techniques used in the goldsmith and artisans. Creating different mesh look is going to be really, really tiny strands of gold. So that yellow gold is going to shine a little bit differently if it was a high polished luster. You will see the contrast across our pieces today. This is going to be set in 10 karat yellow gold. This will weigh around 0.32 grams, and this is going to go all the way up to about 9. This is size, oh, we're doing the ring. Sorry, I was doing the ring. Okay. I was doing the bracelet. The bracelet goes up to 9 inches. That's going to be item 3, you guys. But let's look at this is why I got confused. I was like, it's a bundle. Okay, we're going to put both on. You guys, it's early in the morning. So this is the bracelet. I was like 6 to 12. That's a small bracelet. Okay, this is 3.5. This is going to be the same set here. That's why I got so excited, you guys. Look at the ring. 6 to 12. This is great. It's going to be connected here. It's going to be connected here with that, so you don't have a clasp. All you do is put it on. This is great to travel with if you don't want to wear your normal wedding rings. This is great, a little BFF gift, a little gift to like kick someone's gold collection off. It is 20 available. Look how nice it is. This is also super nice and soft, super clean, easy to wear, and you know what? It starts at a great, incredible price. We're kicking this off at $109.99, and then with that live 25 code, it actually goes down to $83. It goes down to $83. So those strands, again, the same technique on the bracelet, which is item 3. So both of those are going to be the same design. Look how beautiful this is. You get a 10 karat maker's mark and Italy. Made in Italy. So you guys don't have to go to Italy. I want to go to Italy too. We all do, right? But you know what? You can save here and get it here at Shop LC and not pay the Italian gold prices. So this is normally a $500 estimated retail value. We're going to drop this to $83 or less. And what's nice is you could easily pair this with some of the other rings you might have in your collection. You could stack it, you could layer it. 4 monthly payments of less than $21. 4 monthly payments of less than $21. So that's really amazing. $4 to $21. And again, even the budget pay is a really great deal on this. So this is item number 2. I have about 20 left. And then now we're going to look at the bracelet, you guys. I just want to put as much gold on it as I can. So we got some amazing reviews on both of these items. Item 2 and 3 are going to be hopefully the bundle that you can get today. With the bracelet, again, the same dynamic, the same mesh dome, 10 karat yellow gold, 3.5 millimeters. It is going to be that reflection bangled bracelet, 7 to 9 inches. And it is a little bit more than the ring, obviously, because there's more stretch, there's more length. This is going to be 0.82 grams. And this mesh is going to be a little bit see-through. So if you have anyone that kind of struggles with the clasps, whether they're a magnetic clasp and tab insert, a hinge clasp, whatever it may be, maybe those tab inserts or even the spring clasp or the lobster clasp, you're like, oh my goodness, you're just done. You're done. get something like this. Someone that has arthritis also might not be able to, or carpal tunnel, might not be able to twist their wrist. You could get them something like this, and they could just, boom, put it on. It goes up to 9 inches, and it is stretchy. I usually wear 6.5 to 7, and this has some stretch to it. It has some stretch and it has some slack. So right now we're going to start at $270 on this set, just this one right here, the bracelet. So we're going to drop this $270 starting point with that live 25 code. We're breaking it down to $202. We're breaking it down to $202. That is going to be about $41 per month. $41 per month, all without budget pay. Interest free, that is about $10 to $11 a week. That's it. So do we have an official bundle on this? Let's see. We're going to see if we have an official bundle. Okay. So we're going to check the ring. Okay. I don't see an official bundle, but this is the exact same reflection stretch ring, and you have the bracelet. So right now, my friends, you could do what the budget pay for the ring was even less than $40. So what you do is less than $100 today. With that budget pay, you can get a bundle budget pay price. So right now, what I would do is call your personal shopper, item 2 and 3. Click that link. We even have the SKU numbers below. That is going to be a really great opportunity. Again, to just make sure that you have a nice everyday glam. It's not going to be too expensive. It's not going to be $2,000, so it's perfect for work. It's going to be perfect for those brunches or even just that everyday running to the grocery store. And this is a great ring that you don't have to worry about. Losing a big diamond or losing a big gemstone. You have something really nice and clean for that travel look. So that's going to be item 2 and 3. That's going to be something 888-835-2237. If you want to get item 2 and 3, I have less than 11 of the bangle mesh bracelet, and I have less than 20 of the ring. So I think that's why this bundle opportunity might not be able to be official. But what you can do is call your personal shopper to make it official, and they'll be able to help you over the phone. 888-835-2237. So what you want to do with your gold is you want to get enough foundational pieces in your jewelry collection that you have something for every day, and you have something that you can add to create some grand looks. And in order to kind of balance out your golden look to be draped in gold, you're going to want item number 4, which is going to be some classic hoop earrings. And those classic hoop earrings, again, I know friends that are literally just love hoop earrings. That is their thing. That is their statement piece. That is what they're known for. And they get all types of hoop earrings because it's just easy. You put them on and you just have that elegant look. Again, I have some hoop earrings as well. So we're going to have 2 different types of hoop earrings in our collection today. They're going to be perfect to go with any of the pieces you see today. So don't get afraid if it's a slightly different design. Don't be afraid to mix and match those designs because sometimes that makes your look even more sophisticated. So we're going to look at our first pair of hoop earrings. They're going to be our 10 karat yellow gold swirl hoop earrings. If we look at the length from top to bottom, that is almost a little more than an inch. So I would say it's about 1.10, maybe 1.18 inches from the top of the hinge clasp all the way down. You're going to have these thin, a little bit more delicate hoop spirals. So you're going to have these little bit strands of gold that are going to be intertwined in one thick spiral. Then you have the kind of the hammered texture all the way around, which gives it that little extra pop of sparkle when the light hits each and every one of those swirls. And this is going to go all the way around. It doesn't stop. So some hoop earrings, the design stops halfway. It gets hidden behind, but you don't. You aren't going to miss out on this design. It's going to be that 360-degree design. You do have this hinge clasp right there, so that's going to be integrated into your ear, and it gives you that high polish shine. It's going to give you that high polish shine. Look how beautiful and a high polish shine that is. So it's going to give you the luster of gold. Again, with 10 karat, it's about 41.7% pure gold. So you are going to get almost 50% pure gold. It does have that value and that investment to it. This is going to only be about 2 grams though. 2 grams. And it does get mixed in with a little bit of the other metal alloy to make this a little bit more sturdy and durable for long lasting wear. We have a double deal on this today. We have a double deal on this today, which means we're not only going to drop it by 25%, but it is already on clearance. So you get a double price drop. Right now, my friends, this starts at $509.99. So this starts at $509.99. These earrings would originally be $2,200 estimated retail value. There are many jewelry stores and manufacturers that are going to, actually jewelry stores, retailers that are going to upcharge you because they're getting them from multiple third parties. They have some middlemen in there. And here with Shop LC, we are our own manufacturer. We work with our artisans and we create and go directly to the source. So we have the best low cost prices. So you don't have to go anywhere else. You don't have to go through 12 different steps in order to get your beautiful gold. You don't have to go on a hunt and an excavation. You just come here to Shop LC on your own personal devices, using the website, using the app, calling your personal shoppers, and you get to find the treasures that you love. This is, again, like I said, we're starting it off at the Shop LC way. The only way we know how to do it is low cost. We're starting it at $509.99. It's going to go down one time to around $433. Then we haven't even activated the Live 25 code yet. So that Live 25 code is going to activate and it's going to go all the way down to around $326. So it's going to go down to $326. That is 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments, around $66. So that is almost a $200 price drop. Buy all of those deals. That is $16 to $17 a week that you set aside and you save. So I'm a budget girly. I'm always looking like, how can I save? And sometimes you get to think about it from a weekly perspective. Like, hey, maybe I have 1 cup of coffee out this week instead of a few, right? And then maybe you're like, okay, I'll skip the brunch, but because I'm saving for my gold. So we have the monthly payments, we have the all-in payments, and then of course that budget pay. So this right now is going to be one of the pieces that's going to help complete your collection today. Look how beautiful if you paired item 2, 3, and 4 together. The earrings, the ring, and the bracelet. It's going to be that simple golden glam, something that's not going to be too overwhelming, something that absolutely gives you the sparkle, the sophistication, the shine that you are looking for. So that is item number 4, our first pair of hoop earrings. And it's a classic look, $66. And the thing is, you can't go wrong with hoop earrings. No matter everyone's style, a simple 1-inch hoop is going to bring class and sophistication. So as we look at gold today, again, gold is one of the most traded commodities in the world. It is part of our financial system. Many banks still look to get solid gold, the gold standard. That's how, again, our financial system was born. Coins. You might have or seen kind of collectible coins in museums. You might have seen coins from Rome and Greece and the Aztec coins of gold. Literally, people went and excavated around the world to find gold. We are bringing gold to you. You don't have to go anywhere else. We're making sure you get the best prices here. So whatever you might be looking for, we have chains, bracelets, rings, earrings, even collectible bars. And hopefully we have some more bundles that we're able to provide to you. Again, if you need any help after our show is done, or even while we're live, all you do is call your personal shopper at 888-835-2237. We also, all you need to do is click the link below to go directly to the products we're highlighting. If you need to rewatch this or share with a friend, you can share the live on our website, under that live stream tab, or even the app. Go to the show, share it with your friends if they're looking for gold. If you have a birthday coming up, if someone has a birthday coming up and you need to shop for them, send this to them. They can give you your options today, and then you shop tomorrow. You have 48 hours to use that Live 25 code deal. And if you don't, you're going to miss out. So I don't want that to happen. I want you to really, really, truly get your golden treasures. So we're going to start off with our first chain. This is going to be 10 karat yellow gold. It's item number 5. It's a 1.5 millimeter rope chain necklace. This is going to be a very classic piece. You can wear solo, you can layer, you can stack it. Again, I'm I'm a proponent of stacking your jewelry and stacking your chains. This is very gender neutral as well, very unisex. So you could put a pendant on it, you can stack it, you can layer it with thicker chains. Again, the world is your oyster when it comes, the world is your gold bar when it comes to gold, because you can literally accessorize to your heart's content. And this is going to be a 20-inch chain. We have that clean polished lobster clasp in the back. It's going to twist with those strands of gold all the way through and around. This will be 1.4 grams. So this will be 1.4 grams of weight. And it's a very, very nice, slender design, 1.5. So usually the bails on the pendants that we have at Shop LC go up to like 3.5 millimeters, maybe 4 millimeters, sometimes 5 millimeters. So they are pretty big depending on the pendant. So depending on your pendant, measure it, see if this will fit. But this is going to be one of those most likely 99.9% gonna fit, because it is that slender design, 1.5 millimeters. So this is gonna have that sparkle, a very well balanced draped look on your neckline. So just to let you all know, we sold out of the 14 karat of this design. We sold out of the 18 karat. Again, the really, really highly valuable ones, the ones with more purity of gold, are gone. So we are bringing you the 10 karat and the last of the remaining 10 available. We have 10 available. Look at that beautiful spark, a great polish of yellow. It's done in such a beautiful way. This is normally going to be a $1,200 value. This is normally a $1,200 value, and I love how it drapes. I just love how it just balances really nicely on your neckline. It's going to give you that little pop of color that you might need. This is going to start at $350. We're going to start this at $350. We're going to drop that because of the Live 25 code. We're going to drop it to $263. We're going to drop it to $263. That is 4 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments of 53. 5 monthly payments of 53. That is less than $14 a week you set aside and you save. And you are getting gold. So if you are trying to find an upgrade to your golden look, this is a perfect show for you. If you want to get someone a piece that they are trying to create their own jewelry collection for the first time, this is a perfect gift. If you want to get a graduation gift, a back to school gift, get a holiday gift now, and then you don't stress. And then you're not waiting until November, December to get your last minute gifts. This is going to give you lots of a beautiful opportunity. And there are a few people that added it to their cart recently because we are running out. So make sure you get the free shipping, the 30-day money-back guarantee. Try it on. See how it goes. We have incredible reviews on this, over lots of 5-star reviews. So make sure you go check it out. Click that link below. Item number 5. That is item number 5. And then we are going to move on to some other items. We have some rings. We have bracelets coming your way. We have more earrings. And then we have more chains. And I am hoping that we have a lot more bundles today, because that means you get your full golden set without even thinking about it. You're going to save. You're going to buy more and you're going to save more. And that's what I love too. Again, we have such incredible opportunities, lots of different sets that go together. So this next ring is one of my favorites. It's part of the Mirage collection. The Mirage collection kind of is an homage to the Grecian and Turkish designs of architecture. It's going to be this open metalwork design on all of it. You might see the band, you might see different rings. This is going to be just that simple graduated openwork metal golden design. It's really, really beautiful. It's well balanced. It's lightweight. It's not going to overwhelm your hand. But it also gives you, again, a little bit more open, elevated design than the mesh. So look at this beautiful design right here, all the way down. It graduates. It is open, a little bit wider in the middle, and then it has a well-polished link right there that's connecting the mesh, because again, you need to keep it protected. We have sizes 6 through 10 available, but right now, size 9 and size 7 are going really, really quickly. They are going really, really quickly, so you are definitely going to want to lock this in. This is a great band that you can add to any ring, so again, any finger. So look at that. Maybe you want to put it on your index finger. Maybe you want to get a little bit bigger size and put it on your middle finger. This gives you lots of flexibility. You can have this as a travel band or an accessorizing band. And this is going to give you lots of options. So beautiful. You can see it all the way through. You kind of have that fishtail, a fishtail design right there. Just a high polished design. Just a beautiful, beautiful high polished design. So I love this design. And right now, my friends, we do have different sizes, size 6 through 10. We do have a low stock alert. So we only have about 20 or so in our full collection. So that means even those half sizes, those smaller sizes are going to go very, very quickly. So right now, item number 6 is a beauty. We're going to give you live 25. We're going to give you free shipping, and we're going to give you 30-day money back guarantee. So we're going to give you 30-day money back guarantee. So that means you can try this on. You can see how it goes with your beautiful, beautiful bracelets. You can see how it goes with maybe adding another ring to your collection. Let's see what happens if I stack this. You guys, I love a good stack. Ooh, look at that. You could be double the gold. You could be double the gold. So that gives you a little inspiration to add to your treasure collection. So as we break down this price, this is, again, a little bit more artisan crafted. It is going to have a little bit of that architectural design, a little bit more structural than the mesh. And you have that fishtail open metalwork design. It's high polish and really, really sparkly. That finish is 41.7% pure gold. So right now, my friends, 25% free shipping, 30-day money back guarantee. And this deal is absolutely incredible. This is normally a $4,000 estimated retail value. We are dropping this. We have an incredible double deal. This is an incredible double deal. So it's $376 is going to be our clearance price where we're starting it off. And then we're going to drop it all the way down to $282 with that live 25 code. So this is an incredible gift for the holidays, a birthday, a graduation. Maybe someone is has a baptism, a communion. Maybe you just need to upgrade your look because you're like, you know what? I worked hard this month. I worked hard this summer. I want to get something for myself. This could be a little perfect added gift to your collection. It goes down to $282 all in, and it's about $71, $70 to $71 or so, all in on that monthly payment. So $71, let's round up a little bit. That's about $18 a week. You just set aside and you save. You just set aside and save. And this is also a very gender neutral design as well. It's well balanced. It's not going to have, again, a heavy weight to it because that gold is really, really well polished and balanced across the board. So that is item number 6, my friends. Item number 6, again, what I would do is explore the world of gold. Gold goes back thousands and thousands of years. Gold has been, again, if you've seen it in museums, you've seen statues, you've seen works of art that have been surrounded with those beautiful golden frames. You've seen churches that have been decked out in gold. You've seen religious ceremonial items decked out in gold. And so we're going to make sure that you create your own history and legacy by being decked out in your own way with the golden treasures here that we have today. And we have great everyday prices and something that can fit in every budget. Look at that, less than $80 for a monthly payment, and you get a beautiful golden ring. So we're going to continue on with our showcase today. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm Emily Mae, and we are here at Shop LC. We are trying to hit our milestone goal of 5 meals that we can sponsor for children through our Purchase Feeds program. So whatever you purchase today, you don't even need to do anything extra. You just get to hang out with me. And what's nice is you don't have to do an extra donation. You don't have to sign an extra form to give that beautiful meal. We just automatically sponsor that meal with every purchase that happens today and tomorrow. So we're going to have those 48 hours to shop. And these golden treasures are treasures that you want to add to your collection. You don't want to miss out on it. So we're going to start with another bracelet in our collection, which is going to be quite stackable. It's going to be one of our most prominent and most popular designs. So what I did is I added item 3, the bracelet, to my wrist because I want to show you how beautiful this next bracelet could be paired with it. We're looking at 3 millimeters paperclip chain bracelet in 10 karat yellow gold. It is at 41.7% pure gold. We're going to have, let's see, those different options. We actually, unfortunately, only have 8 inches available, but that means that's going to give you a little bit more of that stackable ability, that stackable design. This is going to weigh around 1.6 grams and 41.7% pure gold. You are going to have all of those incredible high polished paperclip links. That's going to be those elongated rectangular designs, that elongated thick paperclip designs. This is going to be a symbol that has been very, very popular all the way since World War II. You're going to have that lobster clasp, that sign of solidarity, that sign of empowerment and strength. And this is a beauty, an absolute beauty. And we are going to have a similar necklace coming down the line. I don't think it will be an official bundle, but what it will be is something that you could pair together. So this is going to be something that you could pair together. So this is really, really beautiful. I love that those links are soldered together in a very simple, elegant drape. And since it's 8 inches, what I can do is look how stunning it is. Look how stunning that I can pair both of these together. Again, it is a little bit bigger on my wrist, but that actually is really nice because that means I can make it go up on my forearm a little bit, and then you have a contrasting look of polish, of gold, and shine and sophistication. So this is a beautiful, beautiful design. It is one of our most popular designs in the bracelets and the necklaces. So we're bringing you the last of our collection. I have less than 8. I have less than 8 available. And we have some verified buyers that love this. So let's look at our verified buyers because they love this design. They like how graceful it is. Linda is a 5-star buyer. She says, really a good buy. Beautiful. Michelle says 5 stars, bracelet is beautiful. And that's what we want. We want beautiful pieces that we get to deliver joy to your doorstep. We want you to be happy with them. We want you to be happy with the price, happy with the luxury, and just happy overall, right? That's what we need, a little bit more in our lives. So right now, this is going to be a beauty. We're going to start this at $39 or $399.99. I wish it was $39.99, but it's still going to be a good deal. $399.99. We're going to take that down with that live 25 code. So that goes down, save $100, $299.99, and then those 5 monthly payments are going to go down to $59.99. That's incredible. So again, I was close. Even though I said $39.99, the budget pay is $59.99. And of course, what I would do is look at pairing and stacking both of these bracelets. We only have so many bracelets in our collection today in this showcase. So we are bringing you these exclusive 25% off item 3 and item 7. So you can pair those together. As you can see, they're going to seamlessly go together. They work together to bring out that incredible golden shine. So that is going to be item number 7. We only have 7 left, so make sure you lock it in. Our verified buyer has given us 5 stars. It's going to be very dainty on your wrist, really nice with that elevated sophistication. So this is going to be 5 monthly payments of $59.99, and then of course, if you break that down in the best way, those weekly payments are about $15. So again, $15. Again, I spent $15 on lunch really quickly yesterday. I was on my way from the airport to come here. I was like, all right, we got a quick. So I had like rice and some chicken, and that was $15. I'd rather have gold. I mean, I would rather have gold, and I know you all would too. So the thing is, gold is going to be a legacy precious metal. You are going to be able to pass this down for generations. Think about all the beautiful artifacts in the museum in England and the British Museum and all around the world, in ancient Egypt, in Greece. You have literally artifacts of gold. So think about thousands and thousands of years ago, some of the first jewelry, some of the first crown jewels crafted in gold, the first coins, the first gold bars that were traded for land and spices, and all of the incredible treasures. This literally is building your own legacy. So you can have this gold for years and years. You can pass this down. You can create your own, curate your own collection. So we think about museum collections. You have your own jewelry collection. It is your own prized collection at home. And that is going to be something that is going to be meaningful. It's going to be created with love, crafted and curated with your design eye, with the things that you truly love. And there's really nothing that can be better than that. And you're going to do it here with Shop LC, and you're going to be able to find some incredible pieces that you will treasure, you'll create memories with, and then thus more memories down the line. So we're going to continue on, my friends, because I want to make sure that you are draped in gold today and that you find those treasures that will just be that perfect golden nugget in your collection, that perfect golden spark. So we're going to look at some chains today in this next piece, and then we're going to look at some more necklaces, some more earrings, and we have a very, very special piece, which is a rarity, a 24 karat yellow gold ring. So very, very rare, my friends. I think we sold out of all the other options. So we are bringing you what we have here today. So this is a must have. That's a little teaser for you. You want to stick around. You want to rewatch the show. You want to make sure that you also share this with your friends. Go on the Shop LC website, live stream tab, click on the show. You can rewatch, you can share, you can even click on the link and fast forward to the item that you're looking for. So we're going to look at this Gucci chain necklace. We're getting into that Italian crafted gold here. This is going to be 1.8 grams. What I like about this is also a very royal design. It's, again, Gucci is like an Italian royalty, right? But this is also such a beautiful, beautiful design that is very evergreen and very gender neutral. It's going to have a well-balanced, flat design and drape on your neckline. This is also a really nice princess length of 18 inches. So this is stackable with all of the 20-inch chains today, the 22 if we have them, and so on. If you have them in your collection, we don't usually have 18-inch golden chains. So we are bringing you the last of these. I have less than 5. I have less than 5 in our collection. And this one's going to be a little bit difficult to see the intricate design of the Gucci chain, but it's going to lay flat on your neckline. It's going to radiate light. So you're going to have that bounce right here. As you can see, woo, all the way around. All the way around, that light is going to bounce off the flat links that are soldered together. So as you can see, we kind of have these oval links, and then you have a bar set in between, so it adds a little extra sparkle. They're soldered together in a flat orientation, so they're flat, and so it's kind of like a Miami Cuban curb chain, those flat chain designs, but this is really, really elegant. It has that soft appeal when I touch the gold. That's why I keep just petting the gold chains, because it's so soft. It has that high polish finish, and it's really, really nice and silky. Again, you want, depending on the design and the personality that you want to portray when you put on this jewelry, sometimes you want that little silky feel. This is also perfect for a pendant. It's also great to layer and stack. This is normally a $4,500 estimated retail value. This is going to be a double deal today, so that means we're going to drop these prices not just once, but we're going to drop it twice. This is going to start at $510. It's going to drop to around $400 or so, and this is going to go all the way down to $326. That's going to go down to $326. When we look at that, that is almost a $200 price drop. That is almost a excuse me, a $200 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments of $65. That is about, let's say, $16 a week. You lock in and you save. So I wanted to show you, we have that twisted chain, the rope chain, that's 20 inches. So look how nice and well balanced, even when we contrast the designs here. When we contrast the designs, this could be a really elegant layered look that you can wear to work. You can wear every day just with a nice blouse, a nice little dress. You can create this layered look right here, and you don't have to have the exact same gold chains to layer. So this could put a pendant on either one of these. You can put literally anything on this, and you're gonna find such great balance and shine, and it's gonna shine in different ways. That light's gonna bounce off differently. So these are both around that $65 per budget pay. So if you wanna lock it in, again, you're paying like $130, $140 per month with that budget pay, and you can get a stacked and layered look, and you might as well throw in some earrings. Look at the beautiful earrings that go well with it. Look at that. So item 4, item 5, and item 8. That's the golden look that we curated today. You can also add the Mirage Collection ring. So you could do item 4, item 5, item 6, and then of course item 8 right now. So again, lots of great options. Lots of great options that you could curate. And again, it's up to you, my friends. How grand do you want to go with the gold? You could go simple. Some people I have in my life that just wear a simple gold or white gold chain or silver chain, and they wear that. And then when they're ready to go out for the cocktail hour, the fun night with the girls, night out on the town, they go and they layer. So it really just is just within 10 seconds. You put this on, you're going to feel a little bit more confident. You're going to feel the luxury. And you know what? You are going to be proud and happy. You're going to be proud and happy that you got a great deal. So this is, again, one of those looks that we created. We're going to make sure that we can top it off with that draped in gold look with item number 9. So we're going to top it off with item number 9. So as a reminder, that chain, I only have less than 5. So if you want to get that look, I have less than 10 of number 5, the twisted rope, and I have less than 5 of that number 8. So if you want to get the little bit simple stacked gold look, you definitely want to make sure you click those links below, you share the live, you also go to the shoplc.com/live streaming tab on the website, the app, or even just call your personal shoppers and say, hey, I want to lock in, item 5 and item 8. So right now, my friends, we are going to move on to make sure that you are complete from head to toe in gold. This is going to be one of those iconic luxury hoop earrings that you see. This is going to be item number 9. This is going to be that throwback. It's going to be that callback to the Grecian designs and the architecture and the beautiful, beautiful kind of artifacts that we see in museums. This Greek key hoop earring is going to be Italian crafted, Italian designs. It's that in 10 karat yellow gold, and it's going to weigh around 2 grams. It's going to weigh around 2 grams, so you have about 1 gram in each ear. That's something to consider depending on if you're sensitive to the weight. Again, gold is going to be hypoallergenic, my friends. You don't have to worry about that. So this Greek key design is going to be these 90-degree kind of block. It reminds me of Tetris. If you ever played Tetris, it kind of reminds me of the game of Tetris. I know DJ has. So this is going to be that famous Greek key architectural design. Kind of cut out of these kind of half J hoop earrings. These are going to be a post stud backing. You're going to have a high polish golden shine. And then from top to bottom, they're almost an inch. They're about an inch, maybe a little bit longer. So what's nice is they're going to hug your ear, and they're going to be nicely placed right there on your ear. The semi hoop is going to go all the way around and just kind of hold your ear in a graceful design. It's going to be perfect with your hair up, your hair down. You're going to get a nice little jawline, and you have that high polished sparkle. So this Greek key design, again, you might see vases that had the Greek key pattern in artifacts from Egypt and Greece. And you're going to see this design across architecture in history and even to the current day. So this is kind of like a throwback to heritage and culture. Again, this goes with everything. So it has a little bit of history, a little bit of that legacy design, but the modernity of the hoop earring. And if you think about this, the hoop earring actually goes back to like 650 BC. So it actually goes back a really, really long time. And if we look at, I've been to museums all around the world, and you see there's many exhibits that go through the first bangled bracelet, the first nose ring, the first ear hoop. And so I love how this is kind of like an homage to that history. Today, this is going to normally be a $2,300 to $2,200 estimated retail value. We have a double deal on this. So this double deal means that we get that drop in price, not just once, but twice. So we're going to start this at $540. We're going to drop it all the way down to around $405. And then we're going to activate that Live 25 code. So that Live 25 code is going to drop this to $326. That is over $200. That is over a $200 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments of $66. 5 monthly payments of $66. And look at the profile. The profile is going to give you that elegance that you need from whichever angle anyone is kind of seeing you from. You are definitely going to have that beautiful glow, that golden glow. This would be around $16 to $17 a week you set aside and you save. And so I wanted to show you how beautiful a hoop earring goes with a simple gold chain. Look at this look we curated today. You can get this today. That budget pay is all going to be super low. So combine that budget pay and you are still paying super low cost for a golden treasure set. So this is item number 9, item number 8, and item number 5. All of those SKU numbers are in the chat, or you can go and rewatch our show, fast forward to the items that you love and add them to your cart to get that 25%. And look how simple this design is with a little bit larger grand hoop earrings and then the simplicity of that 2-chain drape on your neckline. And of course, we're going to have rings to go with it. We have rings that you can lock in and get today. We had 2 rings. Of course, the Mirage collection is going to be one of my favorites. it's item number 6. You can easily add it to that. So it shows you that even with those different designs of curated gold, we have different carats of gold, we have different polish, we have different twisted design. They all go together. Gold is gold, right? We do have mostly white, yellow gold today. We are going to have one pendant that's going to have a multi-tone of white gold in there as well. So mostly the majority is going to be that yellow gold. So right now, my friends, we are going to get to one of our exclusive items coming up next. And you guys, I want you to share this with all your friends because we have a very limited supply of any 24 karat yellow gold wearable items. And we are at the top of the hour, my friends. We are at the top of the hour. So I want to remind you how to shop. It's going to be quite easy here at Shop LC. We have 3 major ways to shop. You can click those links below and it takes you to the shoplc.com/live streaming tab on the website, or if you have the app, it's going to open it up on the app. We also have those SKU numbers. You can grab those SKU numbers, search for the items that you love, and on the website in the app. Super easy. It's going to go directly to that product page. You're going to activate the Live 25 code, get 25% off these golden treasures. That is very, very low as it is. Already, we've had some double deals where we're dropping it even more with those clearance prices. Many of these items are going to be that 30-day money-back guarantee and then also that free shipping. We also have our budget pay, which is going to be an option to finance, and this is 100% interest-free. We don't do a credit check, and it's not a credit card. It is just breaking up that larger amount to make it easy to shop. And when it comes to everyday glam, when it comes to those special events, those weddings, those baptisms, those bar and bat mitzvahs, gold is going to be one of those evergreen universal types of jewelry pieces that will go with everything. Whether it's a bright outfit, whether it's a little bit more understated, gold will be classic. And it never goes out of style. You guys, it has not gone out of style since ancient times. Thousands and thousands of years ago. It has not gone out of style. That shows you it's not going to go out of style anytime soon. So we also have your personal shopper that is going to be available to help you out. That is going to be 888-835-2237. This is their number. 24 hours a day. Give them a call. If you're a night owl and you're like, I'm going to shop at 3 in the morning, bookmark this live. Make sure that you bookmark this live, call them and say, hey, I love that look that Emily Mae just created and curated. I got to get it right now. You make sure you give them a call. Maybe you just prefer to talk to someone really late at night and you're just done looking at a screen. And you're like, you know what? I know what I want. I want my golden treasures. 888-835-2237. That is your personal concierge service. Again, we are here for one more hour. And what happens within that hour, I'm going to go and showcase the rest of our golden collection. And you could, again, also call that number while we are live. If you already know what you want, we had collectible bars, we had rings, we had bracelets, and we had chains and earrings already. So I curate looks as I go through the show, so you don't want to miss out on the second half because we are going to curate some more looks. We're going to break down some more deals. And so this is definitely going to be a show that you don't want to miss out on. So again, call your personal shopper, grab the SKU numbers, use the website, use the app to your advantage to make sure that it's easy to shop. And as I show you the rest of our showcase today, all you have to do is click the link below. It is that easy. And remember, with our purchase feeds program that's attached to every purchase that any of our Shop LCers make, we've already provided 60+ million meals to children in India and the United States. And so our goal is 5 meals today and 5 meals tomorrow. So again, collectively, we want to make sure that we can at least sponsor 5. And what we do is we're going to shop together today and we're going to make a difference today. So when we deliver joy to your doorstep in the form of these golden treasures, know that we are also working with 3 different organizations in India and across the United States to deliver that joy, that meal of hope to children who need it the most. So we are not only making a difference in maybe someone's life in our own community, but we're also changing the lives of a child that needs it the most. Because right now we are in the throes of summer. And in a few weeks, many children and many families are going to go back to school, right? And there are studies, especially here in the United States, that many of the meals that children get that are the most nutritious, that are the most well-balanced, are going to be those meals that come from that school program and from organizations that bring fresh meals and nutritious meals to schools and communities. So we want to make sure that they and those children are set up for success. So that's what we're going to do today. We are setting up for success, not only making sure that we are set up in our own communities delivering joy, but that we can deliver joy across the world. And so we're not just shopping today, we're making a difference. And that sets Shop LC apart from every other retailer out there. And we are one of the largest manufacturers in the world of gold. We work with 32 different countries. We work with incredible partners to bring you these artisan crafted pieces at a low cost. There's no middlemen in between. It is us to you. So we appreciate you just taking the time, hanging out with us. I'm Emily Mae, by the way. I'm your host if you're just joining. And again, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Emily Mae Heller. Emily, that's EMILYMAEHELLER. And again, I'm everywhere. I do things all over the world and host lots of different places. So I appreciate you joining me for our show today. We have a full Emily Mae day today. I'm doing TikTok later and then also the 6 p.m. Central show. So if you want to hang out with me, if you want to get some deals, we're going to be all around studio today. So I appreciate you coming along this gold journey with me, and I'm excited to show off this next piece. This next piece is a rarity. I do not have that many. I have less than 10 in our collection. This is going to be, I believe, our only... Before I say that, yes, this is going to be our only 24 karat yellow gold wearable piece in today's collection. I remember we had many of these of different designs, hearts, little designs in other golden shows, I think last week, but I believe we sold out. So we are bringing you the last of it. And right now, who needs a little bit of luck? This is going to be your 24 karat yellow gold 5D printed 4-leaf clover ring. And look how really dainty and elegant it is. Everyone needs a little 4-leaf clover. I remember I would go and when I would walk home from school, when I would hang out with friends after school and we would be in the park, there would be 4-leaf clovers. But there's patches and patches of clovers and different types of plants, and you have to find the 4-leaf clover. You're not going to just find it. You have to search for it. You have to search for the luck. You got to work for it, right? So this is really incredible. I love this. This is going to be a rarity because I only have size 6.5, size 7.5. So if you're a size 6 or a size 7 or even a size 8, I think you're going to be able to wear this. It's going to have a balanced high polished design. So the leaves are going to have a matte texture and then a high polished texture contrasted. So this is really beautiful. I have less than a dozen. It's going to be tapered to my hand. And this is going to be a hollow band, and then a 3D hollow clover. So it is very lightweight. This one you're going to have to treasure and take care of. And this is a really, really stunning design. Obviously, I would try to set this and wear this as much as I could. Again, if you want to give someone they're starting a new job, they're starting school for the first time. Maybe they're going back to school. Maybe they are starting a new job. Maybe they're moving to a new city. And you want to give them a little bit of luck. A 4-leaf clover does the trick. This is normally almost a $3,000 estimated retail value. This is almost a $2,800, $3,000 estimated retail value. This is free shipping. This is free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. And we're going to start this. We're going to have a low cost here. Only the Shop LC way. $599.99, we're going to be that starting points. We're going to round up to $600 just to make it easy. And we're going to drop it with that live 25 code, the only wearable 24 karat. That's 100% pure gold. And look how that shine is in comparison. Again, there's nothing wrong with getting a 10 karat yellow gold piece, but just shows you the difference of that saturation of gold. So this has 41.7%. This has 100%. So this shows you the saturation. This shows you the contrast and the difference. And again, it comes to preference. It comes to what's in your budget. It comes to, again, having something that you can have as a legacy piece. This will be almost 1 full gram of gold. Almost 1 full pure gram of yellow gold. So $599.99, $600. We're going to round up. This, with that live 25 code, is going to drop all the way down to $450. $450. That is a $150 price drop. 5 monthly payments of $90. 5 monthly payments of $90. And what's incredible about that budget pay is you pay that now. You pay that first budget payment. We ship it out to you. You enjoy it. It's not a layaway. You don't have to wait for it. You're going to enjoy it while you're paying it off. So you don't have to wait 5 months to get it. You just make that payment. We ship it by, you get it by August 7th. Super easy. $90 a month. And this is an investment in your future, an investment in your legacy pieces you pass down, and just also a legacy of gold here. $23 per week you set aside and you save. That's amazing. That could be, depending on where you are in the gas prices. I think I paid like $25 to get a little bit of gas today. So look how beautiful. And it's just that simple clover. $23. Amazing. So I only have 11 left though, and size 6.5 to 7. So I wear 6, and this one doesn't fit my ring. It does fit my ring finger though. So that's a beauty, my friends. Make sure you walk in our only 24 karat yellow gold wearable piece. So we do have other 24 karat collectibles. We do have item 1, which was the angel and the wings. So that is other. We also have more coming your way. But if you wanted something wearable to show off on yourself, that's going to be that option. So that's item number 10, my friends. We are going to move on to, again, more 24 karat yellow gold. This is going to be another collectible bar. This is going to be another collectible bar. It's going to be a little bit more of that traditional design. So as I said before, item number 1, we kicked off our show with that 24 karat embossed bar, embossed sheet, 10 milligrams. So it's a beautiful 10 milligram design. And then this one is going to be a little bit smaller, fine gold. This is an ingot bar. So a 24 karat yellow gold. This one's a little bit daintier. This one's a little bit more of that traditional kind of Greek key design, halo all the way around, embossed on there. It is 1 gram. 1 gram of 100% pure gold. 1 gram. We're going to have free shipping today. And look at this beauty right here. Look at that. So it's going to be in this protective glass, not glass, but protective plastic kind of resin designed box. You want to keep it in there. This is like a museum, right? You keep your famous Picassos and your famous Renoirs and your famous Monets. You're going to keep them protected, right? The Mona Lisa, you're going to keep it protected. So you have this little encasing to keep that gold really nice, because it is going to be quite thin, about 0.23 millimeters in width, 20 by 10. So you want to keep it in here. So this is something that you could have as something that's investment worthy representation of the value of your investment, a retirement plan. Lots of people go to gold. Lots of people turn to gold and coins to give a tangible representation of the investments and the hard work that they earned. So this is going to be less than 5 available in our inventory. This is going to go quickly because normally this is a $2,300 to $2,400 estimated retail value. This is going to be free shipping. I do not have a 30-day money-back guarantee on this because we have a clearance deal on this on top of the Live 25. So that means we're going to drop this twice. This means we're going to drop this twice. And honestly, you're going to see this and absolutely love it when you get it in person. So there's no way you would want to return this. This is going to be, we're going to start this at $780 price point. We're going to start this at $780. That is really, really a fantastic price as is. It would normally be $2,300 to $2,400 estimated retail value. This 100% pure gold, 24 karat. We're going to drop it to $468. That is going to go down. That's going to go down $300 plus. That is going down $300 plus. That is 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments of $94. 5 monthly payments of $94. That is $24 a week you set aside. $24 a week you set aside. And you are investing in your future. You're investing in the legacy your family might have. The thing is, you do not have to go to museums and just look at gold from behind a glass case. you can look at it in your own collection at home. You get to treasure it just along with others that travel to museums around the world. You get to be like ancient civilizations, like nobility, like huge status members, and have your own gold in your own collection. We do not have to save this for those that can buy a huge amount of it. We can have these low-cost prices and get beautiful treasures. So if you want to get some of those collectible bars, item number 11 and then item number 1. That's going to be easy to remember. 1 and 11, those are our 24 karat yellow gold pieces today that are going to be those embossed bars. And they're going to have different designs. If you want one that's a little bit more decorative and one more investment worthy, a little bit more traditional, this item number 11 is going to be your option. But item 1's a little bit more decorative and a little bit more meaningful with that baby angel on it. So right now, my friends, we got more incredible treasures coming your way. What we're going to do is we combine. We're going to move on to item 12. And I combined it. Actually, DJ, we always do this. We're like, let's make sure we're showing everything and how it works together. We curated this collection, so we combined 12 and 13, which is going to be the pendant. So what you see now is actually 2 items in our showcase today. So this one right here is going to be, we're going to look at the chain first. We're going to talk about the chain first, but what I want to show you is how gorgeous it is on a pendant, because it is very adaptable and very versatile when you're accessorizing. This is going to be a 1.6 millimeter silk rope chain necklace. It's set in 14 karat yellow gold, so we have a little bit a higher level of saturation of gold. That's about 55% pure gold. So over 50% of this chain is going to be that gold. It's going to be 1.34 grams. It's not going to weigh a whole lot. It's not going to be too heavy, but it's not going to be too light. It is just right. It is that Goldilocks size and weight. Get it? Oh my God, my jokes are so good, right, DJ? I know, DJ loves my jokes, even really late at night and even this early in the morning. He loves it. And I hope you're loving it too. So we got this beautiful chain. We have this one right now in our showcase is going to be the 20-inch one. So the 20-inch one, we do have 18 inches, but it is not available in our showcase today. We're talking 20 inches. You get a spring clasp. So what is the gram weight? The gram weight is 1.48 actually on the 20 inches, and this is actually 1.6 millimeters. So look how beautiful it is. You can, again, wear it solo, very evergreen, very unisex, very gender neutral. And then also what's nice is you could pair this and layer it. You could layer it. I love a good layer, but I also like to just have a simple chain that I wear just because. This one, I have less than 20 in our inventory. And here you can see that you can pair it really nicely with item number 13, which is going to be our pendant coming up here shortly. So this silk rope chain design is going to be that traditional twisted rope design where you get 4, 5, 6 strands of gold that are going to be interlocked and soldered and twisted together. And then you get kind of that double layer design. So let's look at those 5-star reviews real quick, because we have some incredible shop houseers that have purchased this, have loved it, and they are giving you your one-on-one perspective on this beautiful design. So this is really, really stunning. And Margot is a 5-star buyer, says, love the color of the 14 karat. And the thing is, a lot of our shop houseers say that this looks brighter, it looks more intense, and it looks so much more elevated. So even some of our 10 karat pieces, they say, oh my goodness, it looks like 14, it looks like 18, it looks like 22. So this is going to be a really beautiful golden high polished design. Sharon is a 5-star buyer, says this is a really nice chain, and she really, really likes it. Carl says this is great, a great product, 5 stars, and it looks like what it showed. So again, we try again with the daintier chains to really show it off. But again, sometimes you just need to see it in person. So you get that 30-day money-back guarantee, you get that free shipping. And today, with less than 18 available, what we want to make sure is we give you the best possible low-cost price so that you can not be stressed about your wallet. You don't need to be stressed about your budget. We're going to give you budget pay. We're going to give you all of the benefits of shopping here at Shop LC. So this beautiful chain is going to start at $520 all in the Shop LC way, and then we're going to drop it by 25%. So it will go down to $390. It's going to go down to about $390. That is a $130 price drop. That is a $130 price drop. You're getting free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. You order today, you get it by August 7th, which is this weekend, which is by Friday. So right now, this is going to be 5 monthly payments of $78. 5 monthly payments of $78. That is about $20. That is about $20 a week you set aside and you save. So I wanted to show you, again, this is item 12 and item 13 together. So item 12, less than 18 available. And then now we're going to move on to item 13. This is going to be this really beautiful pendant. And it is going to be a faith-themed pendant. It is going to be, when we think about going to museums and seeing the famous Last Supper painting, right? And you also see versions of the Last Supper in churches around the world. This is going to be something that is that medallion design. It is going to be the only piece I believe that we have in our collection that's going to be a mix of white gold and a mix of yellow gold. And so this is going to be that medallion design. And so you're going to have this large bale of yellow gold that is perfect for large chains, perfect for slender chains. Then we have this golden foreground where you see the perspective of the banisters and the sculpted walls. And then you have the brick in the foreground. And then in that middle part, you have that famous tableau of the Last Supper. That's going to be sculpted in white gold. So you have 10 karat white gold, you have 10 karat yellow gold, all 41.7%. This is going to be the medallion design. As you can see, it has that shine, it has that sheen, and that embossed, sculpted look. This literally feels like a religious item that I would see in a museum. But instead, it's going to be in your family legacy museum. So right now, from top to bottom, from the bale all the way down, it is 1.5 inches. And lots of people have added this to their cart recently. I only have about 15 left. And then about 18 of the chains. So that's going to be a good ratio, a beneficial ratio, because you could get literally this set right here with that budget pay, and you get a full beautiful set. This set right here is very gender neutral. Again, faith-based pendants are going to be for everyone, right? So we have this beautiful, there's the back end. So you see the embossed texture goes even to the back side. It's going to be quite thin and delicate and slender, but it has a little bit of that weight to it because it is a large medallion design. That medallion design of the tableau of the Last Supper. The Last Supper is very meaningful to many people around the world. And what better way to celebrate a baptism, a communion, a big family wedding, or even just your weekly faith than a beautiful medallion like this. So I know a lot of people bought this around the holidays. They bought this around Easter. Again, such a beautiful pendant. And it is a really large one too. So you're getting a lot of texture, you're getting a lot of detail, and the balance of those two golden, yellow and white golds. So right now, my friends, this is going to be made in America as well. So made in the United States, 2.6 grams, and this will just be the pendant. But if you want to get the chain that comes with it, that's item number 12. And right now, my friends, we're going to have a double deal on this. We're going to start this at $640, and then we have that clearance price. That double deal goes down to $480, and then we're going to drop it one more time with that live 25 code. So that live 25 code takes this down to $360. So it's taken it down to $360. That is almost a $300 price drop. And then if you are looking for that budget pay, that's about $73 a month. $73 a month right there for this medallion. If you add the chain again, add another what was it, 80? I think it was $80 per month. Again, $160 per month with that budget pay. You're not going to stress. Again, that's like a car payment. That's like all of our media, all of our streaming services combined, all 7 of them, right? So you might as well invest in the future. Again, media isn't tangible, right? We are all digital. We're all digital right now. We're trying to go back to physical media because everything's getting lost. So we want to go back to those reels of film, right? We want to go back to actual printed photographs. And we want to go back to physical, tangible gold, right? So right now, $72 all in. $72 all in. We want a tangible representation of our hard-earned money, and it goes with gold. So this is item 12 and 13. You can call your personal shopper, click those links below, and add it to your cart on the website or the app, and you will get some beautiful treasures there. So right now, my friends, we are going to continue on with our collection today. We're going to continue on with our collection today. We're going to look at another beautiful pendant. So what we're going to do and focus on the last half of our show today, let's see, we're going to have we have 3 major pendants. We have 3 major chains and a bracelet. So that's where we're going. It's going to be a variety of different levels of gold. So we're going to have different levels of gold here. So we're going to look at a dragon. Who doesn't love a dragon? I love a beautiful dragon pendant. This one right here is going to be our dragon pendant in 10 karat yellow gold. This is 20-inch chain. So this comes with a ready-to-wear chain already. 2.57 grams. And I want to really just kind of zoom in and show the beautiful textures. The technique of the goldsmiths are absolutely amazing. And you can see literally every scale of the dragon. You can see the fire. You can see the feathers, the tail. You can see everything is going to be that beautiful dragon. You get that S curve, and it's sculpted. And this one is one of those pieces, when we hear shop outstairs say, oh, it looks like 18 karat. It looks like 24 karat, not 10 karat. This is one of those pieces because it's that high polish, golden shine. That yellow is so bright, and the technique is so bright, that finish, that this one feels as if it's higher in carat. So the elevated, kind of sophisticated factor is elevated because of this beautiful, beautiful design and craftsmanship. You're going to get this very sparkly 360 degrees 10 karat chain. Look at it sparkle as I move it. And it's 2.57 grams, 20 inches. So I absolutely love this. And you have a lobster clasp in the back. It's very simple. So dragons, if you're not familiar, are very important creatures. For many cultures around the world, it is that creature of the new year, new beginnings, good luck, good fortune, courage, protection. So however you see it, you might even like dragons and you like this design. So whatever you want to celebrate with, whatever you want to style with, this is going to be another option. With this beautiful dragon. The bail is going to be quite large as well, as you can see. So you are going to have room if you have a thicker design chain that you want to mix it with. You can definitely do that. You definitely can do that. So right now, my friends, this is going to be item number 14. We do have about 20 left in our collection. And so if you want to celebrate some good prosperity, some good fortune, some good new year, and also just love the mystical protection of a dragon, definitely want to get a beautiful piece like this. This right now, less than 20, I have a great deal for you. $640 is the starting price. And with that live 25 code, it goes down to $480. It goes down to $480 or less. That is about a $160 price drop. That is around a $160 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments of $96. 5 monthly payments of around $96. So that's $24 a week you set aside and you save. And of course, what I would do is I would look at some of those earrings. I'd pair the dragon with maybe the Greek key earrings. The Greek key earrings, item number 9. Beautiful. Item number 9. You could even pair them with the twisted hoop earrings. Ooh, item number 4. And you have lots of luxury here. And of course, we have lots of rings that you could pair this with, or if you just want to go with the pendant, you can. So that is item number 14. All right, friends, we're going to look at a few others. And we're going to have some fun in the last bit of our show. Remember, you could call your personal shoppers right now at 888-835-2237. You could ask them, hey, I loved this number. I love this item. I want to shop. I want to put everything into my shopping cart. And they'll help you out. So if you need help signing up for Shop LC, if you want to add a protection plan to the gold, if you want to make sure that you're getting the free shipping, that you're getting these items before they go, and you're getting the items at the time before your event. Again, double check that shipping and that 30-day money-back guarantee and when your treasures will get delivered. We ship really quickly. So once you place that order, we do ship fairly quickly. So we're going to look at, we're going to definitely style a lot in these last few moments of our show. This next one is a beauty. It's going to be that classic look. So remember we talked about ancient history. They would have those coins. They would have the bars, right? Think about all of some of your favorite movies, right? Indiana Jones, National Treasure, right? Harrison Ford, Nicolas Cage. I mean, really great movies of hunting for treasures, hunting for gold, right? And so this next one is that bar pendant necklace. And I love this one because it kind of reminds me, it kind of gives me that joy of like, oh my goodness, I have something that feels like history, it feels like we're going back in time a little bit. So this one is going to be our 10 karat yellow gold bar pendant necklace. This is going to come with a ready to wear chain. So you are glam and golden to go. This is 10 karat yellow gold, 3.5 grams, and it's going to be that 20-inch chain. So a beautiful 20-inch chain, and this really feels like an 18 karat yellow gold chain. It just feels so much more sophisticated. It has that brightness, that sheen of sunny glow. So when we look at gold and you look back at ancient civilizations and the stories that come out of it, the lore, again, especially ancient Egypt, Rome, and Greece, they truly believed that gold was connected to the sun, the gods of the sun. So when you look at the beautiful, beautiful actual gold nuggets that come out of the ground, it literally looks like the sun. It's so bright. It has that yellowy shine. And what's amazing about that is silver. When silver was connected to and believed to be connected to the sun of the moon. So we have this balance of beauty. We have the moon, and we have the sun. We have night and we have day. And so this is going to be your bright, sunny, yellow, precious metal. And it's going to add your joy to your life. It's going to add the joy to others if you're giving a gift. And it absolutely has that radiant shine that you can only get from this natural metal. There's nothing like it. There's nothing else like it in the world. That's why it's one of the most popular precious metals in the world. So right now, my friends, this one, again, I love that it connects to the heritage and the history of gold. I have about 35 in our collection. This is going to be that high polished bar from top to bottom, from the bail. It has a really, really high bail and wide bail. It's about 1 inch. It is about 1 inch from top to bottom. This is normally a $3,500 value. And Shop LC is going to shop the Shop LC way by giving you some amazing deals. This is going to start at $870, and we have a clearance price and the live 25. So $870, we are going to drop it to $652 for the first price drop, and then we're going to drop it one more time all the way down to $490. That is almost a 50% drop. That is almost $400 price drop. Almost a $400 price drop. And right now, look at this. The backside is going to be that really clean back polished side. So look how beautiful it is. It's going to lay really nice and flat on your neckline. It's going to drape. It's going to give you a little bit of drama. And then you also have this high polished kind of dome effect, as if you do have a golden bar in your collection. So I love the symbolism of this. I love the simplicity, the modern design, the contemporary design with an homage to history. What I also would do as someone that loves to have some versatility or some extra personalized touches to my jewelry and to my gifts, what you could do, take it to a jeweler and get a specialized embossed date. You could do a heart, you can do initials, You can do, it does have that 10 karat stamp maker's mark on the bottom of the back side of the bar. So you could maybe get a little flower. You could do a heart. You could do so many personalized things. You can get this for your grandchildren, your bestie. You can get one for you, one for your bestie with your initials. Maybe you had a child recently and you're like, oh, or a loved one did, and you're like, oh, we're going to get a little pendant that has the initials of their new baby. Again, there are so many ways to personalize this, or you can keep it simple and just let it drape on your neckline. This right now, like I said, an almost $400 price drop. This on a monthly basis is going to be only $98 or less. Around $98 or less, that is about $25 a week. About $25 a week. And you know, I can't show off a necklace and a pendant without letting you know that we have options that go with this design. So what I would do is I would actually, if I wanted to hone in on that heritage and that culture, what I would do is I would pair it with those Greek key hoop earrings, item 9. So item 9 and 18 are absolutely a beautiful, elegant showcase. So you could pair those together. What you could do is add number 6, which is also going to have that kind of open metalwork design, a little bit of that mesh, kind of a Turkish Middle Eastern design there. Item number 6. So those are going to be 3 different designs. So item 6, item 9, and then item 18. You could pair those together, and it's absolutely beautiful. Again, mix and match some of those designs. See what works for you. See what works for your friends. See what works for those that you're purchasing for. And again, you might be just shopping just because today, and that's okay. And you might find some things that are such a great deal that you don't want to let them go. And I agree. You should get them while they last. 48 hours, my friends. You have 48 hours. You're going to have free shipping, and a lot of these are already that double deal, so you're going to miss out on that 30-day money-back guarantee, but many of these still have it. So make sure you double-check with your personal shopper at 888-835-2237. That is going to give you the ability to pair these together. So if you loved this look that I created with the Greek key earrings, item 9 and item 18, and you want to add the ring, item 6, you can. You add it to your cart, and if you want your personal shopper to double check, 888-835-2237. They're available 24 hours a day. They can shop for you. If you have a budget, if you're like, hey, I want to stick under $100 per month with that budget pay, but I need this, this, and this. I need earrings, and I need a chain, or I need a pendant, and I need earrings, or a bracelet. They can make sure that they are curating options for you. They can also update your payment information, your address. They can update all your shipping information. Whatever you need, they are there to help you. So they will make sure that you are taken care of. Just like in the last remaining of our show, I will make sure I take care of you. So that is going to be another option. If you are looking, again, for gold bars, we have those as well. We only had 2 options today. We had item number 1, which is going to be that baby angel, and then we also have item number 11, which is going to be a little bit more traditional collector's edition. This is more this is also the first one, a collector's edition, but it's more of like a show-off piece that you can put out and around your house. So that's item 1 and item 11. Again, all you have to do is click those links below, and you will be navigated to the page on the website or the app, and you can get your treasures today. So we got lots of amazing pieces to look at for the remaining of our show. We're going to focus on necklaces and chains so that I can create that layered and stacked look for you. And then we're going to have 1 bracelet. So we are going to look at our next one, which is going to be item number 16. Item number 16 is going to be a laser rope chain necklace. We have already seen today item number 5. We saw item number 5 and item number 8. We already layered this. This is going to be that laser rope design, which is going to be a little bit different, 1.5 millimeters. So we're going to keep this on standby to show you that we're going to add some looks to our collection here. So this one that we're looking at is 14 karat yellow gold. 14 karat yellow gold. That's 55% pure gold. This is also a little bit thicker in millimeter width. So it's 1.9 millimeters, and it's 2.1 grams, and it's 20 inches in length. You do have that lobster clasp in the back, and you get that expert shine. And that expert shine comes from that laser rope design. So the laser rope design creates those little facets in the twisted design, so it elevates that you have that duality of shine. So when the light hits it, it just gives it that diamond sparkle around your neck, kind of like similar to a diamond cut ice chain. This is going to have immense sparkle and just a beautiful, immense design. So I have less than a dozen available in this one. This one, of course, is very gender neutral, very unisex. You can add a pendant, you could wear as is, or you can layer and create a layered look today. And that's what we are gonna do today, friends. We are gonna create that layered look. And this is just the beginning. Again, 20 inches. This one, item 5 and 8, are 20 inches and 18 inches. So we're gonna have a lot of expert layering happening here. So this one right here, we're gonna start at $740, and we're gonna shop the Shop LC way with that Live 25 code. We're gonna give you 25% when you use it on the website, the app, or with your personal shoppers behind me, 888-835-2237. So this is normally a $3,700 estimated retail value because it is strands and strands of sculpted gold, soldered and twisted together to create this elegant necklace. So right now, this is going to drop to $555. That is going to be 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments of $111. That is almost a $200 price drop. Almost a $200 price drop. That's about $110 a month and $28 a week. $28 a week. Woo! That is a deal. So that is an absolute deal. So I wanted to show you, if I paired item number 8, the Gucci chain, with, if you wanted like a little bit a thicker stack here, look how beautiful that is. Item 8 and item 16. So that shows you how gorgeous that light is going to bounce off every link, every twist, every sparkle, and it absolutely makes a difference here. It absolutely makes a difference. And of course, you can choose your different millimeter widths in our collection today. And don't miss out on that Live 25 code. I am telling you, there are some people that have missed out using the Live 25 code, but they needed a piece for a holiday, a special occasion, a vacation away. And then when you miss out on it, it's really upsetting. And so I don't want anyone to be upset. I want you to get your treasures. So this is going to be one of our looks today. One of our looks today, item 16 and item 8. And that is just the big... That's just the beginning, my friends. We are going to look at a bracelet and then 2 more chains. And we're going to have a few more looks that are going to hopefully inspire you to update your golden treasure collection, or even maybe help someone else create their own. So we're going to look at this final bracelet today. Which is going to be our diamond cut. So we talked about diamond cut, we talked about ice cut designs, and those are going to give you a lot of shine. It really is a technique of goldsmithing that makes it literally look like diamonds are around your neckline or around your hand. So we have beautiful bracelets in our collection today that we've already looked at. We looked at item 7, which was the paper clip bracelet. That's item 7. We have the mesh, item 3, and then we have item number 17. And we are going to go back to that bracelet here in a little bit because we do have a paperclip necklace to end our show. So look at this beautiful bracelet. This is item number 17. It is our beautiful diamond cut beaded Luxoro 10 karat beaded bracelet. This is going to be very adaptable. It's very malleable because gold, again, is going to be a little bit more delicate. This is going to have those diamond cut 360 degree sparkle. You are going to have this go up to 7.25 inches. You have a little heart charm with the maker's mark on there. Really nice little elegant addition and feature. So look how easy. These are also graduated beads. So the biggest beads are going to be on the front of your wrist, and then the smaller beads are going to be on the bottom. Look how beautiful this shines. This feels as if I have diamonds, but they are cut out of gold. on my wrist. We only have about 30 left in our collection. This is normally a $4,700 estimated retail value. We are looking at a double deal today. We do have this little extender, so you could do it a little bit shorter than that 7.25, but the longest is 7.25. Again, on my wrist, I do have a little bit of extra slack. This is beautiful. It just spirals all the way through like a golden hurricane here. Almost 5 grams of gold. Almost 5 grams of gold. And right now, let's get this double deal going on. So this is normally a $1,200 price, but we're going to drop it not just once, we are dropping it twice. We're going to drop it twice. And so we're going to take this to $900, and then with the Shop LC price of Live 25 with that discount promo code, that's going to be 25% off today, and we're going to drop it to $675. We're going to drop it to $675. That is 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments of $135, and that is over a $500 price drop. Holy moly, over $500 price drop. So there is no reason why you should not be using you should not be using that Live 25 code. There's no reason. There is no reason unless you totally space out and don't put it in. But I am telling you, you have to use it. There is no way. You just save $500. 5 monthly payments of $135, and then if you break it down even more, that's $34 a week. And you are getting something that is absolutely stunning. It takes exquisite craftsmanship and artistry to create a piece like this. And look at that shine. It's incredible. You're getting it all the way around. So those faceted beads are very difficult to do. The diamond cut beads, very difficult to do. So you need artisans to craft it. And right now, this is one of your last bracelets in your collection. If you want to layer them, they're going to be great to layer with item number 3. You could layer it with even the paperclip link chain, which is going to be item number 7. Look how beautiful. All 3 of these could be layerable, all 3 different designs, all 3 different shines, but they will absolutely be incredible. So if you want to look at the bracelets, item 3, item 7, and item 14. So we're going to keep this handy because we are going to have a beautiful paper clip necklace to close out our show. So you have that to look forward to, and I'm going to show you what it looks like with that bracelet as well. So we're going to move on, my friends, to one of our final chains of our collection. One of our final twisted chains. I'm dropping everything today. We're going to get a bust here. We got this beauty right here. And this is going to be another twisted rope design. Look at that. Ooh. So this is also 14 carats. Well, a lot of the twisted ropes we've seen so far have been 10 carat. So we're elevating our designs. We're elevating our brand here. We're elevating just the golden hues that we have. 55% pure gold in this piece. This is a little bit thicker too. It is 3 millimeters and it is 22 inches. So we just elevated the investment value because we have more strands of gold. We have more weights of gold. We have 22 inches. So instead of 18 and 20, we just elongated. So we added the value. There's also the 14 carats. So the saturation of gold, 55%, is higher. We also have a thickness factor here. It's wider. It's 3 millimeters. Instead of 1.3 or 1.9 millimeters, we got 3, so almost double. So we just went up as the last few moments of our show. We just elevated the sophistication. We elevated the investment value, that trade-in factor, and the beauty factor. So this is that beautiful twisted rope design here, 22 inches. I only have about a dozen left. I have about a dozen left. This is also very gender neutral, very beautiful unisex design. You can add a pendant if your bail is wide enough. You can also wear solo. You can wear as a stackable piece, and you know that's what I'm going to do. You know that's what I'm going to do because it's 22 inches. You can add an 18, you can add a 20, you can add a 24 chain. So this is going to be that matinee length. This is going to be that opera length. This is very, very impactful when it comes to that stackable beauty and glam. So this is item number 18, and I want to stack it with this look that I created. right here. Wow. Holy moly, my friends. I have item number 18 right here. 14 karat yellow gold, 3mm rope chain. And then we have this one right here, which is 14 karat, 1.9mm. You see the difference? It gives you that graduated design overall, 1.9mm laser rope design, 20 inches, 2.1 grams. And then we have the Gucci chain, item 8, which is going to be that 10 karat, 1.8 gram. But look how stunning this look is. I am telling you, item 8, item 16, and item 18. An absolutely gorgeous display of how powerful gold is. It doesn't matter the design. It doesn't matter literally how much saturation there is. It is going to be stunning. So right now, my friends, I only have a dozen left of item number 18. And if you want to pair this with that perfect piece, the time is now. You got 48 hours to use that live 25 code, and we're going to make this drop an extraordinary amount. We are going to make this drop so far and so low down, you are going to not believe it. We're going to start this at $13.40. This is normally, let me tell you, a huge, like an $8,000 estimated retail value. This chain right here, this longest chain, because it has so much of those benefits. 14 karat yellow gold, 3mm, 22 inches. Lots of grams, almost 4 grams. This is going to be dropped by 25% today. So we're going to drop it all the way down to $1,005. That is over a $300 price drop. That is over a $300 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments of around $201. 5 monthly payments of around $201. Again, we do not have that many of the 22 inches. It is a very coveted length, 22 and above. Our shop house seers go wild. They want it all. And I want to give it to you. Free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee, and right now, $50 a week you set aside and you save. That's absolutely extraordinary. $50 a week you set aside and you save. So look how stunning that set is. Just to remind you, this look that we created is going to be item 18, item 16, and item 8. So those are going to be all 3 beautiful pieces. Item 18, item 16, and item 8. And then if you wanted to add some twisted hoop designs, look how elegant, just adding a simple twisted hoop. Item 4, you can easily add. You can also do the Greek key design, item number 9. And look how stunning these are. And we have bracelets as well. You can do the mesh key, the mesh key bangled cuff bracelet, item 3. Look how nice this looks. How beautiful. Boom, you can add that. And then with the earrings. Oh, I love a good golden look. I am telling you, you could go as grand as you want. You could go as simple as you want. So there is lots of versatility here, lots of investment, lots of beauty. And what we're going to do, my friends, right now is we have one more beautiful necklace. We're going to break that down. We're going to break down this necklace. We're going to see if we have a bundle with the bracelet. If not, we can still create the look. We're going to go back and create some more golden looks, show you some of my favorites, and then I'm going to remind you how to save. So this is going to be our final necklace. One of the most famous and most popular designs. I'm telling you, everyone loves this design. It's that paperclip link design. This is 14 karat yellow gold, so that's about 55% pure gold. 3mm design, so it's a little bit thicker in the millimeter width. This is going to be 5.75 grams. And this is very coveted. Like I said, 22 and beyond is very coveted. So this is 24 inches. 24 inches. Look how stunning it is. It is almost 6 grams. You have this really high polished lobster clasp right here, and then the end caps are going to be integrated into that beautiful links. So those paperclip links are going to be alternating high polished designs. They're going to be soldered together on either side, and they are going to reflect light in a beautiful way. As you can see, it's absolutely extraordinary. All the way from the top, woo, all the way down. So we have a double deal on this. I have less than a dozen. I have less than a dozen available. I do have a double deal, so that's going to sweeten the golden treasure chest and the golden pot a little bit. This is going to be starting at $2,000, but we're going to drop this in the Shop LC way, the only way we know how to do it in a low-cost way. So we're going to drop this to $1,700 at that clearance price. And then you know what? That's not good enough. We're giving you the live 25% off today. We're going to drop this to $1,275. That is the biggest price drop of our show. Over $700. This is normally an $8,000 estimated retail value. We're dropping it by $700, the biggest price drop of our show. We have 5 monthly payments of $255. 5 monthly payments of $255. That is about $64 a week. $64 a week you set aside and you save. So this is absolutely beautiful. You're getting the free shipping. You're getting the 30-day money-back guarantee. You're getting the live 25, and you're getting the last of the coveted 24-inch paperclip chain necklace. And of course, my friends, let's double check the bundle here. I don't think it's a bundle, but if you want to get the paper link bracelet to go with it, this is going to be item number 7 and item number 19. So item 7 and item number 19, talk to your personal shopper, see what they can do, because these are going to be the 3mm bracelets and the necklace. So 888-835-2237. This is going to be a look that you do not want to pass up. Look at that shine. The light is bouncing off every paperclip link. They're soldered together with expert craftsmanship and beauty. So that is going to be one of those looks that you can get today. And then I want to show you I'm going to create the biggest golden look of our show. We are going to put the paperclip, because it is 24 inches. So I'm going to run out of bust room here, but we're going to try to make it work. We are going to make it work. So right here, I'm going to hold on to it. Look how gorgeous this is. I just put the number 19, the paperclip 24-inch chain on our golden look today. This is the grand golden look of Emily Mae's show, the luxurious gold show, and look how luxurious this is. So number 19, number 18, number 16, and number 8. And then I added the mesh bracelet just for a little extra fun, item number 3. So this shows you the power of the opera drape. It shows you the power of the princess drape at 18. It shows you the power of the matinee length. This shows you that you can mix and match your gold, all crafted differently, all in different carats of gold, a mixture of 10 karat and a mixture of 14 karat. And you can get an elevated look that literally will turn heads. You will feel that boost of confidence. You will absolutely be proud of the collection that you're curating and this beautiful, beautiful collection. So whether you have a big special event, whether you're just going out for lunch, whether you're just picking up a cup of coffee, or whether you're going to work, you can make it as grand or as simple as you want with our luxurious gold collection. This is the grand look. This is going to be our big finale. And what you could do if you really want that draped in gold look from head to toe, what I would do is add those twisted hoops, item number 4, to this look today. If you wanted something a little bit more traditional with those half hook Greek key design, or half hoop Greek key designs, that is going to be item number 9 with this beautiful layered look. You can also add those rings that we saw. We had 3 different ring options. Where did that other ring go? Here. So we have this option number 6. So that is going to be a little bit more of that open work kind of mesh design. Then here's the actual mesh ring, item number 2, that goes with that matching bracelet, item number 3. So you could easily do that. And again, a lot of people want to go grand on their neckline and they want to go simple on their earrings and their wrists. So and their hands. So literally you get to choose how grand and how big you want to go. But I wanted to show you the options we had. We also had our only 24 karat yellow gold wearable piece. So this is our only wearable piece in our collection. This is item number 10. This is item number 10. We only have about a dozen left, maybe even less now. It is 24 karat 4-leaf clover for a little bit of luck. And that's absolutely beautiful. You can easily pair that with any of the 10 karat or 14 karat yellow gold pieces today. If you are looking at collectible pieces, technically all of these are collectible, but if you're looking for the embossed bars, we had the angel and the more traditional item. It's going to be item number 1 and item number 11. This is going to be your chance to get those collectible pieces for birthdays, for the holidays, for graduations, for your granddaughters, your goddaughters, your children, your godsons, your nephews, your brother-in-law, your father-in-law. Literally so many options when it comes to those collectible bars. Item 1 and item 11. And all you need to do is rewatch our show on shoplc.com on that live stream tab. You can rewatch on the app, the website. You can call your personal shopper, 888-835-2237. They're available 24 hours a day to help you get the golden looks that absolutely will captivate everyone in a room, build your confidence, build your luxurious jewelry collection, and make sure that you won't step out the door without a little bit of gold. And my friends, use that live 25 code. That's going to give you 25% off today and tomorrow. We're going to have 2 days to sponsor as many meals as we can for our Purchase Feeds program. Again, where you don't only want to give the gift of gold, but we want to give the gift of a warm, nutritious meal for a child that is suffering from food scarcity and food insecurity. That is truly the best gift that we can give. And we get to do that here at Shop LC. Shop low cost. My friends, I'm Emily Mae. I was your host today. Thank you so much for joining me. You can follow me on all social platforms at Emily Mae Heller. That's EMILYMAEHELLER. And remember, you can pick out your golden treasures today. Click those links, grab the SKU numbers, and remember, shop for 48 hours on the shoplc.com website, the app, and also 888-835-2237. Your personal shopper is going to be there to make sure that your golden treasures are going to shine just as brightly as you. And remember, as you shop today, as you shop tomorrow, I want to make sure that you always embrace your sparkle, whether it's gold or diamonds, whatever it may be. Always embrace your sparkle. Thank you all so much, my friends. I will be back here in the evening at the 6 p.m. hour, so make sure you join me for that. Thank you all so much, and enjoy your day, enjoy your shopping, and embrace that sparkle. See you soon, my friends.